Hello and welcome to Ginny's Gin Livestream. I'm Ginny, and along with my husband Rob, who'll be joining us to make a couple of cocktails, and our dear friends Amy and Jeff Close, we founded Ginny's Gin a few years ago. So today, the cocktail that I'm going to make for you guys includes pluots. So midweek, a dear friend of ours, Jana Rago, she had some freshly picked pluots, and she wondered, if we would like them. So if somebody leaves a bag of pluots on your front doorstep and you're in the gin business, you're obviously going to make cocktails with it. So the cocktail that I chose to make includes a pluot shrub. So shrubs are used in cocktails quite a bit. The first person I think that introduced me to the shrub was a bartender from Solbar at the Solage Resort in Calistoga, and he made this wonderful homemade Ginny's Gin pins using this shrub, and it was a cocktail that we were pouring at Nimbus Arts. They have an annual fundraiser called Nimbash in St. Helena, and it was sort of the opening, one of the opening cocktails for the event, and it went down very well. So this particular shrub takes the pluot. So what I did is I obviously took the pit out and I chopped it up, and I got myself a nice tightly packed cup of the chopped pluots. Oh, if anybody doesn't know what a pluot is, it's basically a hybrid of a plum and an apricot. It's somewhat less bitter than a regular plum, and they're super juicy, and these were perfect. So thank you, Rago family, for these. We've really been having fun with them. They're lovely and sweet. And the thing about making a shrub is that long after your fresh produce is gone and over, you can still be enjoying the shrub, well into the fall. So the thing about a shrub is it takes 1 part fruit, obviously in this case the pluot, 1 part sugar, and 1 part vinegar. So after I chop these up, I put them in a non-reactive bowl, and the non-reactive bowl, like a glass bowl, something's come up on my thing there. So I took this and the cup of the pluots and a cup of the sugar, and I just coated the pluots with the sugar, and after that I just covered it with cling film and left it in the fridge for at least 24 hours. And what the sugar does is it extracts all those wonderful juices from the fruit. You can use berries or stone fruit, so many different things that you can make a shrub with. So once that had been left for 24 hours, then I took it out and put it, I just strained all the lovely syrup, the pluot syrup and the extra sugar. I just strained that into a fresh, clean glass bowl, and then I added, it would be one more cup of vinegar. This recipe called for ½ a cup of red wine vinegar and ½ a cup of apple cider vinegar. But do a little of your own research, see what you like. So this was the result. I just put it in a squeezy bottle. Lovely colour, obviously. So the cocktail itself, we're going to take, first of all, the Ginny's Gin, and I'm going to do 2 ounces of Ginny's Gin. There we go. It's Friday, it's 5 o'clock. It's cocktail hour. Okay, there's the gin. And then I'm going to take, this is fresh pineapple juice, 3 ounces of fresh pineapple juice. So I'm thinking it's going to be sweet enough with the pineapple juice and I'm not need the simple syrup, but we'll see, I'll taste it. 3 ounces of pineapple juice. There we go, nice summery drink. There's that. And then 3/4 ounces of the shrub. I'm going to do this here. 3/4 ounce. There we go. Smells good. Excellent. Pretty colour. And then 1/3 of an ounce of lime. Let's see, 1/3 of an ounce. Limes are pretty good. I managed to find some nice Meyer lemons in the store today too, which was good because we've had a bit of trouble with getting good lemons. Okay, there's the lime juice. And I'm going to shake it up and then have a little taste and see if that's going to be sweet enough. I think it probably is. So as you know, I like to use the mason jar as my shaker. Rob prefers to use a real shaker, but yeah, this works, especially for people that don't have, you know, bartending tools and shakers at home. Okay. I'm going to have a little taste and see. It's good. That's plenty sweet enough for me, but again, you can taste it yourself and decide whether you want to add a little simple syrup. So that's fine for me. Okay, so I've chosen it's actually a little water glass, but I thought it was kind of pretty. So I'm just going to add ice to the glass. Perfect. There it is. Strain it into a glass. Pretty colour. And I am going to add a couple of slices of the fresh pluot. 1, 2.
Looks pretty.
Isn't that pretty? And we have this wonderful blooming oregano in the garden, and it smells so good.
It's the bees' favorite thing right now.
Yes, the bees were all over it when I was picking it.
They've been all over it every day.
Yeah.
They love it.
Great. There we go. All right.
That would be good honey.
Oh yes, that's true. Yeah. So this is the Ginny's Gin Pluot Shrub Cocktail. There we go. Cheers, everybody. And Rob now has a couple of different cocktails. The other thing that's growing wildly at the moment in the garden is the Lemon Verbena. It smells so good. So we're like, okay, we have to use some Lemon Verbena in our cocktail. So take it away, Rob.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Pop that over there. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm pretty excited about it. So to make the Lemon Verbena 2 drinks that I'm going to make, I just took 2 cups of Ginny's Gin and I put it in a mason's jar with 1 cup of Lemon Verbena leaves. I didn't pack them in, but they weren't super loose either. So just like a solid cup of leaves. And I let it soak for 24 hours and it picked up a great, so Lemon Verbena has, it smells like lemongrass, but significantly more intense, like 10 times lemongrass. And it's got a great aroma. It's kind of hard to find in stores, but it's easy to find in nurseries in the springtime. You can plant it in your garden, and it's a perennial. And for us, it grows really easy. We actually have 4 of them because we love them for cocktail garnishes because they smell so good and they're really cool looking too. So anyway, so then I have that gin now. And one of the drinks I want to make is it's the Vesper cocktail, which is the original James Bond Martini, except that I'm going to use our Lemon Verbena infused gin to do it. So for that drink, oh, you know what I need? My mixing cup. I'm so sorry. I it's in the freezer. So the original drink, it's 1 ounce of vodka and 3 ounces of, they used to use Gordon's gin, and I mean, I'm not knocking Gordon's, but we love Ginny's, of course. The original Gordon's was 94 proof, and then they would use 80 proof vodka. So we're 90 proof gin, so we're getting pretty close. So then I have some 100 proof vodka. So it's gonna be 1 ounce of vodka in my mixing tin. Oh no, it's a shook and stirred freezer.
I thought you said mixing glass.
Yeah, mixing tin. Sorry, I should have had my tin.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I've read in a lot of places that if you really want to make a drink really, really cold, that stirring is better than shaking. But James Bond loved his shooken, not stirred. So I'm doing the original, except for that it's Lemon Verbena infused. So okay, so we'll actually start with the gin. 1, 2, 3 ounces, and then 1 ounce of 100 proof vodka. Yahoo! And then ½ an ounce of Lillet Blanc is how they're made now. And this is an interpretation because the original James Bond used what was called K-I-N-A, Kina Lillet. And it actually had quinine to give a little bitterness. Now Lillet doesn't have quinine in it, but I really love Lillet the way it is now. So that's what people do. And then because everything was super cold, I think we're able to get this pretty darn cold. So they don't like any ice chips. I love ice chips in my drink, but we're gonna strain it like you're supposed to for this drink. The garnish for this drink is the lime twist, which you can kind of express just a little bit of the oil like that into the drink, and then maybe even a little bit on the rim. And then, ta-da! You could also add a little lemon verbena since this is a special version. So there is the drink. That would be the Vesper, except it's lemon verbena infused gin.
And actually,
And that is about almost 80 proof cocktail.
yeah. And if anybody had seen this, the Let the Fun Be Gin, this is the Necker tag that we put around the bottle, and the actual the Martini, the Vesper Martini that we have on here is the James Bond, the Vesper. So that was the one that we chose to put on the tag. There you go. Oh, the lemon verbena.
I'm glad that you jumped in on that because I forgot my other thing too. Okay, so the second drink that I want to make is also using the lemon verbena, and what we're going to do is take a really, really beautiful lemon, and we're going to juice 1 ounce of lemon juice, which is so awesome that is a full ounce out of less than half of a lemon, which is really cool. And then we're gonna do 2 ounces of our gin. So 2 ounces of gin, 1 ounce of the lemon juice. It's really the same old drink. It's the Tom Collins, but it's got the lemon verbena infused in it, and then just a dash, which is a half an ounce, and I go just a little bit under because these are really nice lemons, of simple syrup. Ice in there. I have to go off screen to grab the ice with my special tongs. So there's that. There's this. And then we're going to slide it right in there like that. We're going to take our very sharp knife and we're going to get a little slice of lemon. Yeah, nice. And then a really beautiful, to really boost that lemon verbena, which is it already has a lot of really good aroma, but then a fresh branch. It's gonna smell fabulous. So there's your kind of lemon verbena. It's a Ginny's Collins. Into
Beautiful.
that.
Awesome. Very good. Which one are you drinking?
Cheers, everybody. I'm drinking both.
Okay, there we
But
go.
I'm gonna start with this one.
All right, cheers everybody. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend, and it's going to get pretty warm out there.
Take care.
Yeah, take care. Cheers. Cheers, honey. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, I like the vinegar in it. Cheers. Okay, folks. Till next week.
That's really interesting.
I don't know.
As beautiful as those lemons are, this drink tastes like it needs a little bit more sugar to me. And I did a full half ounce, but
Okay.
tastes pretty tart.
I'm calling me a tart.
No, I said it tastes.
Bye, guys.